Welcome to Brands Hatch, where the World Touring Car Championship begins the second half of the season with round 13 and 14 on this magnificent British track. The place is full of good memories, of course, for the Chevrolet team, thanks to the very first win over La City in 2006 in the hands of Alain Menu in the wet, who repeated last year on a dry track. With the lighter of the Chevy, Alain is looking for that famous hat trick. Of course, Brands is also the home race of the entire RML squad, so it always brings some special feelings here. Qualifying plays a big role here because of the track itself. It's quite difficult to overtake, and the poleman of race 1 is probably the favorite to be the winner. Alain Menu was the fastest during practice this morning, so let's see if he can go for pole position this afternoon. A fantastic qualifying session today with the Chevrolet fighting at the top all day. But finally, for only 0.02 of a second, Alain, pole position is not yours. How close?
Yeah, so close. I don't recall having ever lost pole position for 2000s. But you know, that's how it is. I had a few problems with my first 2 sets. I don't know, something wrong with the tires. I don't know what it was. The third set was good, but it was a bit too late, and yeah, I could probably, I'm sure, 2000s, I've lost that everywhere probably. But anyway, that's how it is. Front row at Brands Hatch, it's not bad, yeah. So we still have everything to go for tomorrow.
So we have Farfus on pole position for BMW, then you, then Rob Huff in P3, then Prio and another BM. How is it going to be at the start? It's a rolling start, we know, but the first 2 corners at Brands are quite specific.
Yeah, and the problem is the second corner is also a right-hander. It's an hairpin, so starting from the outside is not the best place to be in. Ideally I would like to be able to tuck in behind Farfus going into the first corner paddock, but I'm afraid I think Rob will be there, so I don't know. Hopefully, it's going to be clean and nobody will drive me, push me offline and in the dirt. But we'll see.
Then wet or dry? You won in both conditions the last 2 years. So how about tomorrow?
Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be dry. We might get showers in the evening, but the races are very early, so I think it will be dry. Yeah, I think we can win, but we need maybe a bit of luck at the start.
A Brands Hatch hat trick, maybe. P3 in qualifying. Rob, did you expect that with a heavy car such as yours?
No, far from it. You know, I was looking at the kilos that everyone's got just before we came to Brands Hatch, and I thought if we can get in the top 6, I'll be very pleased, and that would be a bloody good job. But to get third and almost in with a shout of getting on the front row was it's quite unbelievable really, with 46 kilos of weight. I'm very pleased. You know, the car was fantastic. Duncan and my car crew have done a great job with preparing the car and getting the setup right on it. And we've got a cracking setup for the race tomorrow. I'm confident as well. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But, you know, my goal isn't to necessarily win. If the opportunity's there, then we all know I'm not shy and I'll get my nose stuck in there. But I'm just looking for 10 points a weekend at the moment. And from third, you know, if it's sensible, for sure we can do that.
Yeah, we all know it's your 100th race start in touring car tomorrow morning. From P3, everything is possible, Rob.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when I won my first ever touring car race here at Brands Hatch on the smaller circuit back in 2004, and I started third on the grid then, and I was actually fourth on the last lap when the safety car went into the pits, and somehow I came out of Druids in the lead. And if we can repeat that for my 100th race, then what a fantastic weekend it would be.
So it's P2 for Alain Menu, P3 for Rob Huff, and P7 for Nicola Larini. Very good effort from Nick with a very heavy Chevrolet with more than 50 kilo of success ballast for the Italian. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is another day. Hit of the day today, we had the World Touring Car Champion Andy Brio driving this Formula One car here, a BMW Sauber F107 model. It was just demonstration laps around Brands Hatch. Alain, you used to race in touring cars for the Williams Renault team at the time, and you had the opportunity to test properly a Formula One car, I believe. How big are the differences?
Wow, massive. You can't. There is no way you can compare Formula One with a touring car, with any touring cars. It was great. It was in '95. I did 2 days for Williams, and it was amazing because for me it was, you know, I grew up as a kid, I wanted to be a Formula One driver, and I got the chance to drive the Williams F1, which at the time was the best car there. Fantastic. It's just so quick. The braking, that was the main. The main problem for me was to get used to the braking. You can brake ever so late, you know, the power you get used to, and then the speed through the fast corner was also unbelievable. So these things are like amazing. You watch it on TV, you don't realize how quick they are.
So you can imagine what are Andy's feelings today?
Yeah, you know, hopefully that will put him off for his qualifying in the touring car, because they are completely different beasts. But yeah, no, it's great fun for a racing driver to get to drive an F1.
And it's good for us spectators to see an F1 car in action here in Brands Hatch.